Good day, everybody. This is V at Gardening Warrior Q, and today we are going to repot some strawberry plants. Um, and apparently they need a period of rest and cold, and it's snowing here where I'm at. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in some. Well, I took my soldering iron and made little holes for drainage. I did cut off the top, but I'm gonna tape it back on after we're done, just to give it a little extra, help. Um, so let me get this started. I'm gonna put some. This is my amended soil here. It's actually vermicompost with worm castings, well-processed compost, and it also has some vermiculite in it, and some of my, let me find it. I don't remember the name of it. Y'all just look at that bucket for a minute. Okay. My Garden Tome by Espoma. That's what I was trying to remember. What's the name of the company? And that's all in there. It sat there a little bit and gotten some nice healthy microorganisms. I am going to put this into the container, and then I'm going to water it really well. So this is actually water from my faucet. It's just put into this container, and I let it sit without the lid on for 48 hours, and then I put the lid back on. This one was actually sitting for over a week before I put the lid back on. So you don't have to put the lid back on. I just, I have children that will accidentally dump this over. So to avoid any messes, I'm going to water it really well. See how nice that is? This is some very fluffy soil, probably because of the vermiculite. I think I also did put a little bit of perlite in there because I see little white nodules in there. So, and I'm only going to put one plant in each one. That's so fluffy that it is very airy. So, very important about putting strawberry plants into the soil, whether it be a container or anything else. You don't want to cover the crown. That's the crown right there. And I don't know if this one's going to survive because my dog pulled it out last night and I didn't realize it. Okay, it could have been a few days ago. I'm not really sure when he pulled it out. So I just put it in there just a little bit and pinch the soil around to make sure there's no air pockets in there. And then I'm going to tape its lid back on. Blah. This is really hard to do with one hand, by the way. So, for right now, I'm just going to put its little lid back on. And then I'll tape it after I'm done with the other three. And it's that simple. And then I just put it outside. I actually have a shelving unit close to my house on my balcony. And so that's where this is going to go. That way it'll be closer to the house. It'll still get some warmth. And it will be sheltered from a majority of the snow and the winds. Because I have run out of mulch. So that's why we're doing it this way, is I've run out of mulch. And hopefully the mulch will get here in the next few days and I can just untape it and mulch it up. But always, always, always be careful and do not ever cover the crown or you will kill your strawberry plant. Now this one I just trimmed down a little. I don't know if you can really see the crown. It's like right in there, right there. And you don't want to cover that with mulch or water or anything else for that matter. Now, this is the best one that I have right here. These were all rescued from my community garden, and they're doing quite well. And the ones that we left out there, separated and replanted and mulched up, are doing good as well. They don't really get the wind out there because it's against our office building, and there's a fence that completely surrounds the garden. So, even though the ones out in the community garden are in the snow, they are mulched, except for, of course, I had to scrape away the mulch. I didn't transplant them, by the way. I did not pull them up, separate them, and plant them, and then cover up their crowns with the mulch. However, I did go in after the people who did that and get the mulch away from the crown of the plant. And last I looked, they were still there. They were still alive. So I did trim them down. The people who assisted, and I use that term lightly, obviously had no idea what they were doing. And so they planted them around the entire edge of above, the in-ground garden. Which is going to cause some problems next year, but, whatever. It's like they used the strawberry plants as a border. And I'm like, okay, do you not realize these are vining plants? Yeah, so we'll see how that goes next year.